President Bola Tinubu has announced the removal of tax and import duties on major food amenities like rice, sorghum, and medical supplies. The decision is part of the federal government effort to cushion the effect of the high inflation, which is over 40%, and it is one of the reasons why citizens took the street to voice their pain. Afolashayo Hamzat has more.
President Bola Tinubu has announced the removal of tax and import duties on major food amenities like rice, sorghum, and medical supplies. This decision is part of the federal government effort to cushion the effect of high inflation, which is over 40%. One of the reasons the youth of Nigeria took to the streets on August 1st, 2024 to protest against hunger and bad governance. Meanwhile, a social commentator and a political analyst, Sam Olorunfemi, who spoke on the effect of the removal of tax and import duties on major commodities, had this to say.
As a matter of fact, why food are on the high price in the market has been because of the issue of taxation. Because if you are a marketer, you are importing food from other countries down to Nigeria. By the time you get to our port, there's what we call tax duty that you pay to Nigerian Port Authority, Nigeria Customs Service. After paying all those taxes, you don't expect those businessmen and businesswomen to still sell at the rate that they will never be a profit for them. So Nigerians realized that what contributed to food inflation in Nigeria, don't forget that as we're speaking now, our food inflation is around 40-something%. So people realize that what contributed to food inflation we have in Nigeria happened to be on the issue of taxation on the foreign food that we do bring into Nigeria.
Furthermore, he said that this will help lessen the price of staple food items and other essentials.
The only way that the government can ameliorate the effect, the only way that the government can reduce this high food inflation, apart from reducing the floating of naira, apart from working on our local production, apart from getting our refineries to work, apart from getting what we consume within, there must be a reduction on tax import on all goods that come into this country. Especially, when we look at the goods coming to Nigeria, we have consumption, we own the food, we have materials things, we have technology like our phones, our TV, and so on and so forth. But the one that is on high trajectory, that is, we import more, happens to be food, because that's what we consume. Today now we look at our foreign wines, most of them has been imported. Our food, most of them have been imported, and so on and so on. So the best way for government now to reduce what we call the food inflation in Nigeria is for them to reduce the tax import duty on goods.
He also commended the federal government for the tax suspension for the duration of 6 months.
Yes, on the part of government, I think they've taken one step, trying to say that, okay, all goods coming to Nigeria, no tax again, so that you people can go to market and sell at the affordable rate. Only food, don't forget that it's only food items. Other material things, we still have taxation on it. So food items that are coming to Nigeria, let's reduce tax on them so that at least it will have a significant effect on our goods and services in the market.
He then revealed the tax suspension is not the only thing to be done by government, adding that the issue of hike in fuel price be tackled because it is also a determining factor of prices of food commodities at the market, as well as the cost of transportation, which cannot be left ruled out.
Now, waiving the tax will not be a total solution. Because the reason is that the total solution will still come on our transportation system in Nigeria. Don't forget that since fuel subsidy has been removed, it has affected our transportation system in such a way that the amount of liter people were buying fuel before has been drastically, in fact, more than 100% increased. So if we are still having a kind of transportation system in Nigeria, majority of our transportation system, they largely use petrol, not diesel. So if we are here to work on our transportation system to reduce the cost of transportation system in Nigeria, so that at least the prices will be minimal. So until we put this thing in place, that is internal mechanism, which I term as transportation system, it may not have a significant effect on goods and services in the market.
Afolashayo Hamzat, reporting for KAFTAN TV News.